One stage, one mic, one message at a time. You know what? Even when you're doing your very best, sometimes things may not work out as you would like them to. It doesn't matter what your race or religion or where you live, the kind of car you drive, what your financial situation is. None of that really matters, whether you're a 9 to 5 or an entrepreneur. At some point, something is going to happen that's outside of your expectations, and it will be an upheaval in your otherwise normal routine in life. It's going to either happen eventually or it's going to happen suddenly, and that upheaval may create conflict for you. It's not a question of if it's going to happen or even when it's going to happen. The real question is, how are you going to handle it when it does handle it? How expeditiously will you handle it? I was listening to Jordan Peterson, a great educator, this morning, and he said that conflict delayed is conflict multiplied. I completely agree with that, but I add to that not only conflict delayed is multiplied, but health issues, if we don't give attention to them expeditiously, if we delay in that, it will be multiplied and create a bigger problem for us later, especially as we get older. Financial situations delayed, ignored. Financial issues ignored will be multiplied if we don't give attention to it right away, as soon as possible. Relationship issues ignored, pushed under the rug, will be multiplied and will show up in multiple areas later on. The question is not if it's going to happen. The question is, how expeditiously will you handle it when these things show up in our lives? I've heard Kevin Hart say that it is difficult to give 100% and seem like the best that you've done, you still haven't made any progress the next day, and then get up that next day and go at it again. Like Og Mandino says, persist until you succeed, from his one of the 10 scrolls. That is a difficult journey, but I can tell you that it's valuable if you stay in the game and you keep going after it, even though it's an uphill climb. And the majority of the people listening will not do that. 70% of those who are listening will continue to do what's fast, fun, and easy, as opposed to committing to do their best to do what's right. There are very few people who will choose courage over comfort. When that unexpected happens, the question is, do you have the resources available to help you manage that? Do you have the relationships built to help you manage that? Do you have a resiliency program in place to help you bounce back? Do you have a routine that you follow that keeps you going? Do you have respect of the 4 areas of respect for self, others, the environment, and the process to get to where you want to get to? And as the world turns, as they say, like the old soap opera, there's going to be things that's going to come up. Are you ready? The chances are better if we develop the mindset and the skill set to go about doing just that. One message, one stage, one mic at a time.